Would you make this chicken dish if I just say three things? Super easy, super quick, and super delicious. It's actually quite brilliant and good looking too. Those gorgeous cherry tomatoes in a slightly buttery orangey sauce with hints of basil are just too good on otherwise plain chicken breast. The perfect answer to end a rather busy day is this tomato basil chicken. I totally get you. Life can be so fast and demanding. I feel it every single day. After cooking day in and day out, sometimes I just want something a little simpler and kinder. And no, I'm not talking about opening a can. I still want great flavors, but something that can come together in less than 30 minutes. So here is one of those recipes, my version of tomato basil chicken. This is Alpana with GypsyPlate.com, and I'm going to show you one of the simplest ways to cook some chicken. Now you might be wondering what exactly goes into my tomato basil chicken. Well, that title could fit a lot of different dishes, right? I could have called it orange tomato basil chicken because there's a good bit of orange marmalade in that sauce, giving it that yummy citrusy tomato flavor. But I kept it simple, just like the dish itself. So let's start cooking. As you can see, I'm using these gorgeous heirloom cherry tomatoes for this recipe. By now you probably know I'm completely obsessed with them. Every time I go to the store, I'm always reaching out for those little baby tomatoes. I love the beautiful colors and the unique flavors they bring to a dish. Whenever I can, I try to work them into my GypsyPlate recipes. They add that little touch of glamour and a ton of flavor. Of course, you can always swap in whatever tomatoes you have got on hand, but if you can get your hands on some heirloom varieties, trust me, it will elevate the taste. They just bring that fresh, vibrant kick to a simple dish like this. And then I'm using plenty of basil, as you can see here. The basil in my garden is going crazy right now, and this is a perfect recipe to use this summer herb. And just a few other ingredients, like this orange marmalade and some red wine vinegar. That's all you need. Normally I'm a chicken thigh kind of a girl, but chicken breast is really great in this dish. I'm butterflying the breast by cutting it into half so they cook quickly and the topping goes nicely on those flattened surfaces. Then simply season it generously with salt and pepper on both sides. Now I'm going to start cooking my chicken in a little bit of a butter and olive oil. I'm going to cook it just about 5 minutes per side, or the internal temperature of the chicken breast is about 165 degrees. You need that nice golden brown color all over. Heat about a tablespoon of olive oil and a tablespoon of butter in a skillet over medium-high heat. Once your butter is melted, place those chicken cutlets in a pan and cook for about 5 minutes per side. Once it's nice and golden brown on one side, just flip them and sear the chicken on the other side. You want that nice golden color all over and chicken to be cooked through. And then simply plate them out once they are cooked and the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees. Now in the same pan, add another tablespoon of butter, and once it's melted, add half of your cherry tomatoes and just cook them, scraping the brown bits from the chicken, and keep on cooking for a few minutes. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water, vinegar, my orange marmalade, and rest of those tomatoes. Give it a nice mix and then add all that basil and mix everything together and cook it till all my tomatoes are cooked. There goes my water, and just simply mix it with the tomatoes. And then goes my red wine vinegar. That's the tang for that sauce. Then some salt and some pepper. And that orange marmalade. Now all these things gives your sauce that nice tangy and sweet flavor. Keep on stirring and then you add those remaining cherry tomatoes. Because I want some of the tomatoes to be a little bit crunchier side and I want them just slightly blistered. And then lots of basil strips. I cut them into strips for this recipe. And there goes the sauce that's going to be so beautiful and so refreshing. Just cook everything nicely so your sauce has that nice blistery tomatoes, chunky tomatoes in the end. Now that sauce is absolutely looking gorgeous. Let me taste it, how it turned out. Looks so beautiful. It's perfect. When I was cooking it, my tomatoes were kind of sweet, and with that orange marmalade, I actually added extra teaspoon of red wine vinegar, and now that's perfect citrusy, sweet, and sour taste to my sauce. So what are we going to do is just top it up on our chicken breast, and let's do our tasting with Noah. So all you're doing in the end is place those chicken breasts on some large platter and arrange that beautiful tomato basil sauce all over generously. And look at that, it's beautiful and gorgeous. I like to serve this chicken with some pearl couscous, wild rice, some nice garden salad. Sometimes I like to sprinkle some goat cheese or feta cheese on top. It goes great with spaghetti too. The choice is yours. All I promise is yum, quick, and easy dinner. There are lots and lots of more recipes coming your way, some of our classics and some quick and easy like this. So keep on coming back into my kitchen. Now my favorite part, tasting with Noah. Hey Noah.
Hey Mommy, that is a lot of tomatoes.
Those are a lot of tomatoes, huh?
Yup.
Now today's recipe is called tomato basil chicken.
Tomato basil chicken?
You want to try it?
Sure.
Let me cut it a little bit for you. Okay.
The tomato was really red and yummy.
Yeah.
Juicy and ripe.
Juicy and ripe? Yeah.
So was squillet.
What?
So was squillick.
Exquisite? That's a big one. Yeah? Yeah. And
I love the chicken. In the first video we ever made, I said I love chicken. Now I'm saying it again. I just love chicken.
Yeah. So what do you think about the tomato basil chicken? What's the rating?
Simple, good. Simple, good.
Simple,
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good? That's nice. That's for dinner again.
It's simple. It's good. It's simple, good. It's good.
So what's for you have to say to my subscribers now?
Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the join button down below, and hit the bell button once again. Bye.
Bye.